All right, guys, we're gonna have a trade recap, TikTok and YouTube. Let's get straight into it. All right, so basically, as soon as I do on my trade recaps, I identify what the session high was, what the session low was, the key liquidity right here and right here, which would be London session high and London session low. All right, market opens pretty much. We get a nice 5-minute candle pushing above London session high, and then that makes the session high for today. And then we break through London session high, pushing on further down. And then basically what I like to do is find a 5-minute candle that is in the upwards, pushing towards London session low here. It didn't quite break above it, but I mean, we did have 1, 2, and 3 wicks that do come above it. So I know this with my sharp mind identifying the 5-minute retrace here. I pretty much entered and I held pretty much here because I would have held longer, but I had to leave to the next period. So that's pretty much why I had to close. I mean, I was pretty close within, let's see how many more candles would have been. Let me see again because I really want to know. I was probably within 7 bars. All right, so I mean, I was pretty close regardless. So yeah, I was pretty close. So I mean, I know it's kind of hard identifying these, and I know for all my new traders that come and watch my videos, yeah, y'all need to be quick thinking and pretty much find your setups. Don't ever switch up your trading strategy just because you missed one setup. And even I don't get all of my setups correct every single time, but you got to be fast on your feet, fast on your mind pretty much when you're watching these charts here. Things change quickly. The markets move differently. So I knew just keep sharp, just keep aligning your trading strategy within the candles. I butchered that, but I'm pretty sure y'all got here. And this didn't show on 15-minute time frame, but I'm pretty sure I did mark pretty much almost all of this out on my prep before today. So, I mean, I was within really close. I know I had the liquidity marked out. I knew what I was targeting. So, y'all just had it to pretty much, just pretty much mark out session high, session low, London session pretty much, and just wait for the 5-minute retrace and then enter. So, I mean, technically this could have been it as well, but I was being safe. I wanted to make sure that I was getting a decent entry, make sure it continued in the way that it did, and it didn't get a 5-minute retrace upwards. Because I mean, this could have been, and this could have been. So you just have to be sharp on your trades. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So that's pretty much all I gotta say in terms of the trade recap, and I will post up a picture so y'all can see how much I made right there. I think it was a 2.9K day, so I mean, it was really good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing with 2.9K, so that's always good. All right, so pretty much I have some notes written down here for today's mental, and pretty much I think today is going to be finding your purpose video. And so that obviously starts with connecting with your purpose, and your passion. Purpose and passion, you need to identify the difference. Okay, so pretty much I'm pretty much in the point where I just need to focus on my mental, keep doing what I need to do, and I want to kind of explain and kind of elaborate on that. Because I mean, if you don't have your mental right, then you can't trade right. Don't care what anybody says, because if you're doing things that affect your mind and distort your vision and distort pretty much what you're doing day to day, you need to come in here, keep working, keep marking out your key liquidities in terms of trading. But I mean, this applies to literally everything. I'm talking about, literally everything. It doesn't matter if it's like TikTok Shop, Ecom, MEO, it doesn't matter if it's even with a 9 to 5, because I mean, you just need to identify your core values and strengths and make sure it aligns in align with your purpose here, because you need to be mindfulness of what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. You want to keep compounding. You want to keep stacking your days in terms of growing within what you're doing. It doesn't have to be trading, but I like speaking in trading terms, because I mean that's what y'all guys come here for. I mean, y'all guys come here and try to learn about trading, because I mean it's obviously different. It's different from a lot of things here. You know, Trading is just basically you show up, you make sure you have everything aligned in terms of your time frames, your liquidity, what you're looking out for the next day, making sure if there's any news day in and day out. Because I mean, this is what I like to do, and this is my purpose. I like coming on here talking about trading because it's something different, and it just keeps me square within my passion and what I like to do on a day-to-day basis. All right, so mental reframing, you need to reframe in terms of what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. So basically you want to, have a full picture on like what you're doing now, and make sure it aligns with you going further down the line in terms of your life, in terms of your key goals that you want to accomplish, whether that be now, small goals here, and big goals, for the end of the year, 5 years, 10 years, you want to have a nice mental vision of what you want to be in the future. I know I picture myself being on one of the top traders in the world, Julian, TJR. I see myself being out there, and obviously there's probably better traders than them, but that's quiet money. That's where you want to end up, or at least I want to end up in the next, you know, 10, 20 years. But I mean, I know I have a lot to grow. I know I have a lot to learn, obviously, because being 18 and being young, I mean, there's just a lot of people, they say just want to, want to flash and be loud. But, the smart thing to do is, just keep quiet. But I like coming up on here and just talking about, keeping your mental straight, keep pushing forward, keep stacking your days, be 1% better. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something, because, the pain of regret is just so much harder to bear, knowing that you could have been better, when judgment day comes around. Because, I obviously need to get closer to God, and, everybody just sins, and I'm being guilty. I know I've done it before. Everybody's done it. And if someone says they haven't, obviously they're lying, because I mean, not no one is perfect. There's only one perfect man, and that was Jesus Christ. So, we all need to get closer to him, because life would be better as a whole. So, that's mental reframing. And then embracing growth, viewing the past success and failures and lessons, allowing them to reveal your true passion. So that's pretty much it in terms of what I got to say in terms of finding your passion. Have a clear goal. I think that would be the key word. Have a clear goal, what you want to be and what you want to become, and let no one say that you can't become who you see yourself, because I feel like that pain of regret is just gonna hit too hard. I mean, I can't fathom it, bro. Like, me personally, I couldn't fathom just being small minded, just working a 9 to 5. And I'm saying not working a 9 to 5 is bad, but in terms of where the economy is going, if you're viewing the whole picture, AI is pretty much running right now. So it would be nice as traders to have an AI indicator that can just take trades for us. That would be nice, but I mean that might happen. But I like having control. I like knowing when I can press the buy and sell button. That's just me personally. But I feel like it will get to a point that that's how we will be trading. But for right now, I like control. And yeah, let's sum it up here, because I think I'm getting off track. But you know, just have a clear goal. Don't let someone tell you that you can't, and make sure you're in alignment with your passion, because that pain or regret, man, it's gonna hit too hard. So that's gonna be it for today's trade recap. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. So thank y'all for coming here.